Are you looking for an affordable V-mount battery? Let's check out these options from Came TV. So V-mount batteries are everywhere these days, it seems, as more and more content creators look for convenient ways to power their video rigs, lights, recharge various devices and accessories, and most importantly to extend the time they can run such rigs. Now Came TV aren't new to the scene. They have a range of video production products from wireless intercom, follow focus, power dollies, lights, to these just released V-mount batteries. And their first iteration of these batteries that I'm introducing, the Came TV Mini99, were well received. For instance, by Caleb Pike over at DSLR Video Shooter, as I recall. The Mini99C and Mini50C are the successors, and the new version, or versions I should say, are rated as follows. The 99C has a capacity of, you guessed it, 99 watt-hours or 6900 milliamp hours. The Mini50C has a capacity of 50 watt-hours or 3450 milliamp hours. And to put that in perspective, the EN-EL18D batteries for my Nikon Z9 are rated at 10.8 volt, 3300 milliamp hour, and cost $150 US, $290 here in Canada. Now this isn't a sponsored video, despite the alert at the start. That's YouTube's proviso for videos where something of value was involved in exchange for making the video. So Came TV sent along these batteries for me to test and review. And these are my unedited comments and thoughts on the product. No other obligations involved. So this is a good time to quote prices on these Came TV V-mount batteries. At launch, the Mini99C has a list price of $178 US, and the Mini50C goes for $135 US. That's an extraordinarily competitive price by any measure, but check around. Now back to the features. Came TV boasts that these batteries use Samsung 18650 3500 milliamp hour 3.7 volt cells inside the batteries. Arguably the most widely sold and respected cell on the market, quote unquote. I'm by no means an expert on such things, but according to my research, that included reading tests of those cells, that's a justifiable boast. The housing appears to be well sealed, robust, and there's a little lanyard that makes it easy to mount the battery on your camera or video light or hang it on a light stand. There's a battery indicator turned on with a click of the display button on the left side of the battery that shows how much battery power is left before it needs recharging. The OLED display shows voltage, current, and other parameters in real time. The letter I represents the real-time current, U represents real-time voltage, T shows the remaining usage time. Abnormal protection warnings appear if there are errors during use. These batteries, however, are equipped with a battery management system to guard against overvoltage, undervoltage, overcurrent, and overtemperature. When it comes to inputs, all in all, both batteries feature Type-C bidirectional input-output, PD, that's power delivery, 2.0 and PD 3.0. The Mini99C supports input and outputs 65 watts maximum, 50C 45 watts maximum. Both the Mini99C and 50 also offers a 12 volt DC USB-A, 8.4 volt DC allows you to power and charge your devices more conveniently. There's the all-important D-tap, which for instance I often use to power my Ninja 5 monitor recorder. The display switch button is also used to activate ports. Now, do these batteries live up to their Mini designation? Came TV specs say the Mini99C measures 107 by 75 by 55 millimeter and weighs 557 grams. The Mini50C measures 107 by 75 by 38 millimeters and weighs 350 grams. Now the measurements check out, but my digital and old school postal scale disagree slightly on the weights, pegging the 99 at 601 grams and the 50 at 383 grams. So not particularly more mini than other mini V-mounts, but I'm nitpicking here. These are lightweight and compact compared to the big V-mounts that we used to deal with. I should note that these batteries, for some reason, due to their design, will not mount on my Strobe Pro branded VB2CH dual V-mount battery charger and 75 watt power supply. I've seen the same unit under various brand names. Strobe Pro, for instance, is a distributor for Godox. Neewer, for instance, sells a unit that looks exactly the same. Anyway, Though 3 other brands of batteries I own slip right into place, these KMTV batteries are incompatible with that charger. So good thing for me, these batteries support fast charging via the aforementioned Type-C bidirectional input-output. And that works very well in my experience. So it's not a deal breaker. Most importantly, the batteries slide right onto my small rig V-mount sled, my light controllers, and work with other things that I want to power with V-mount. With the small rig sled, I have more inputs, outputs than I know what to do with. And not to forget, for instance, if I'm powering my Z8 with this setup, that camera has the extra USB-C port, leaving one free for other accessories like the Nikon MC-N10 remote grip. As a practical example of use of the 99, that'll run my 60-watt Godox UL60 Lite at 100% for 1 hour, 15 minutes until the battery reads 0% charge. It's not practical to use the 50 for this job since the output is too low. I will note that when it comes to lights, a 190 watt-hour battery is my first choice, but the 75 minutes from the Mini99 really is a worthy backup, or of course a perfectly good choice when plane travel's involved, because aviation rules usually preclude carrying batteries over 99 watt-hours. So I've had these batteries for a couple of weeks now, since before Christmas, and I cycled them quite a few times. They seem to be functioning well, and the charge indicator is accurate as far as I can tell. That really is a handy feature to have on board, so you can check during shoots. And I really miss that on other batteries that I own, like the 190 watt-hour Strobe Pro batteries. These minis really come into their own as power options for small camera rigs. And that's going to be my primary use, whether I'm shooting longer videos, like the kind of interviews and speeches that I usually take on, or extended time-lapse and long exposure imaging. These are just the job. I'll likely do follow-ups after longer use, but as I say, so far they've performed very well. So I hope this video proved useful. If it did help or entertain, please do give it the old thumbs up. And if this is your first visit, please do consider subscribing. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. In the meantime, take care, cheers, and we'll see you later.